Well, there's no need to do that, so don't do that, okay? Turn the light out in the back.
That's the front.
Huh?
That's the front.
Oh, shit. You know, the stroke of streaming early in the morning. Hey, God, is anybody there? All right, there, yeah. Y'all see my belly? Let's see. Okay. I want to know why all these folks is up early in the morning. Did y'all drive all night? Hey, guys. Good morning. I got some good news for y'all. I got some good news. Who is it? Y'all, me and the grannies. We about to get on in the, we about to get out in the streets, okay? We is on our way to Myrtle Beach. It should take us 2 hours and 50
3
minutes.
hours.
Can you can you I got all my devices.
Proceed to the route.
I got all the chargers. We got everything out.
Proceed to the route.
I heard you, sugar. You can start telling me to proceed to the route. Okay? We got the grannies. We all
Turn
packed.
left.
We got juice. We got everything. Good morning. Good morning.
Turn right onto Jones Sausage
Daddy
Road.
think it's a book. Yeah. That was you.
Turn
And my
right.
mom thought it was a girl.
Stay in the middle lane.
Your dad thought you was a boy.
Can y'all be quiet? What y'all want? What she want me to do? There's 2 people watching.
Use the left lane to make a U-turn.
Okay, why you said it? I could have made a U-turn right there, but it's okay, Siri, because I got up on the right side of the bed this morning, and I had a fantastic sleep, and I'm so excited about this beautiful, peaceful drive to the ocean.
We're not going in the ocean. We're going in.
Hey, when you're going to the beach, ma'am, you're going to the ocean, okay?
In 3/4 of a mile, take a slight left turn to merge onto I-40 toward Benson.
Okay. So listen, I got 2 grannies in the back, but I'm waiting for some moderators or some friends. That's what I'm waiting on. But I guess I got 3 viewers, so I got 3 friends. But they just don't want to let me know that they're. You don't want to let me know that you're watching. Now it's 5 viewers. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Y'all, we at a bad angle, but don't worry about it. I can't do no better. I wish we could do like that there, but we can't. Raymond, don't worry about it. Good morning, Trinaya. Good morning. The girls are in the back, honey. We on our way down the road. Didn't I tell? I really wanted them to stay
Okay, let me get off my iPad. Hey.
deactivated. You know, because it's just gonna be a lot today with them, and I wanted them to stay deactivated and possibly just sleep, because they didn't get much sleep last night. They got about 6 hours, 800 feet.
Use the left lane to take a slight left turn to merge onto I-40 toward Benson.
Okay, Benson. Oh, hey Ariel. Thank you for being here, Trinaya. Thank you. Did you get all moved in yet? So, okay, we're leaving Raleigh, headed to Benson. I was like 2 hours and 50 minutes. Wow. But I'm already, close to Benson. Good morning. I got my grannies in the back. They got their juice. They are packed. We are so excited. The sky is clear. It's not going to be real warm, though. Not at all. So I got up this morning,
About
honey.
24 miles.
You almost moved in?
Straight.
Okay. Took my shower, brushed my teeth, slipped my little clothes on, honey. Okay. Did my makeup. Ashley and Trinity said, hey. She said, hey. She done got so big. You gotta see her. Y'all will see her good today. Now, they said 2 hours and 50 minutes, but if Monet was driving, and that might be because of the time of day, but if Monet was driving, we'll get there in 2 hours and 30 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. Okay, because
A fast driver.
yeah, she's a fast driver. I know it. Now look, last night, because Monet had an episode with, okay, so Monet was in the grocery store with Ashley. Okay, this 22 minutes straight. Okay, so I can talk to y'all. Monet was in the grocery store with Ashlyn, and she noticed that a teenage boy was just really, really, really gazing at her. And to the point where it was very uncomfortable for Monet, and Monet got very angry, and so did Monet's friend. He got to the point where he was about to go over there and get him straightened out. So last night, and this was a month or so ago, but last night we were in the Walmart, and I saw this girl and this guy walk past us, and I didn't think nothing of it. And then we were looking for a charger that fits Ashlyn's iPad, because she needed a new charger. So the guy came back, but by then I had, the person that worked at the Walmart, he had finished ringing the other people up, and I needed him to help me figure out which charger matched her iPad. And she got a 10 generation iPad. So he comes over there, but the other guy looks like he could be, what he look like, he could be half Spanish or something like that. He comes back, or half Puerto Rican. So he's standing there in the area that we standing in, but he's not asking the man for anything, and he's not shopping. And I thought it was kind of odd. So me and the man talking. Meanwhile, while me and the man talking, good morning, Aaron Jones. While me and the Walmart attendant is talking, then he overhears it. He's on his phone looking up what charger fits her iPad, because he heard everything I said. Then he interrupts and he says, oh, she needed such and such and such and such. Meanwhile, he's still standing there, but every time I look up at him, he looked down. And when, see, I'm a Scorpio. See, I see everything, and I be pretending I don't see it. I feel everything, and sometimes I don't say nothing, and I notice everything when you don't even think I'm noticing. Because that's just how my brain works. So I don't know why this car keep on telling me to consider a coffee break. So every time I look away, he looks in my direction, and every time I look at him, he looked down at the floor, but he's looking at her, and I knew that. And it is I don't know, it's just something else, you know. It's just yeah, she's growing up. Now she's not, to me, well, it ain't me, I guess, to them, but yeah, she's growing up. She's really growing up, and that's a lot. God is good all the time. Be safe. I wish I could show y'all the road. I can't show you partially. Ain't nobody out here. It's pretty much us. I know that is sick, because obviously she's a beautiful young girl, but she's a child. You know, she's not even 12 or 13. But to be honest with you guys, I remember being on the school bus glad she wasn't by herself in the store. I know, tell them what would have. Yes, and so we are watching her very. We know that me and Monet have these conversations about her. But I remember being 10 years old on the school bus. I never forget it. I was 10. I was the last one on the bus. And I never forget that I had on a pair of red shorts. And when I was getting off the bus, I had a teenage bus driver, a boy, male. Looking back, I know he was a teenager, so young, like 18, 19, but I was 10 years old. And that day, that was the first time I feel like that I realized that someone was looking at me with that look, and it made me feel very uncomfortable. So when we got home last night, I said to Ashley, because she's a lot like me, she notices everything too, feels everything too. So I was like, Ashley, is it me? Or what do you think? Is the young man that was there that actually ended up helping us with the charger, was he watching you? She said, yes, Grandma. I noticed it. And he had the least speed, at least 22. You have to pay attention. And I do. I pay attention. But anyway, y'all, this road is so good. I love a morning drive. I just love a morning drive, baby. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I love it, love it, love it. So relaxing. Let me talk to y'all about the topic. So I do have a topic this morning. Yeah, y'all see me better like that. So, hey Roy, good morning. Me and the girls are headed to the beach, Roy. And sounds like they've gone back to sleep. I got my vitamin water, and it's beautiful and serene out here this morning. So the topic is, if I wasn't listening to, got the GPS going, I would let y'all listen to, it's still dark in Houston? Oh my God. I would let y'all listen to the TikTok that I listened to this morning, that I did share it to my Facebook, because we're all going to listen to it together. Now listen, I'm going 75 now. I don't want to go no faster. I don't want to go no faster than that. Now 77, slow down a little bit. Hey Pamela, how you doing? Good morning. So, the president of Ghana, the president of Ghana, and there's another African president. I forgot his name, but he's only like 28. Okay, he's only like 28. He's very young. He's very progressive. He got a whole lot of intelligence. He knows a lot about the history of America. Still dark in Alabama. What is going on? He knows a lot about the history of America. And listen, this is so, like, I'm so, like, I don't know, it just did something to me. It really did. But these countries in Africa, and these different presidents in Africa, are decolonizing their country. Do y'all know what that means? They are decolonizing their country. The world is changing, y'all. I'm talking about globally. The world is changing. So basically, they have told the people of European descent, that they have to leave, and they're leaving. They're leaving. Just, I mean, get out. They don't want them there. They don't trust them, and they shouldn't trust them. I'm sorry. I just hate to say that. Where you going? You're not being nosy. You can ask me where I'm going. We're headed to Myrtle Beach. You're not being nosy. I mean, I brought y'all along on the trip. That's why I'm live streaming. So yeah, you can ask me there. We're going to Myrtle Beach. You about to go to church? Okay, have you a good old time at the church. Don't forget to hit the like button because we got 12 views and 6 likes. So listen, they are telling the colonizers to leave their countries. Now this is the thing. Now I don't know how the colonizers, white European people of European descent, because there's no really such thing as white. How they gonna ask us to leave America? They can't do that because America don't belong to them to begin with. So let's just get that straight now. So these countries are decolonizing their countries, and China and Russia, it is beautiful there. Y'all staying? Yes, we're staying overnight. China are going to help them, are not going to, they them decolonize. All the white people get out. What's up, Tanya? Oh my God, it's 4 a.m. Girl, go back to bed. Girl, go back to bed. It is 7:22 here, and I hate that for me. I hate that for me because I wanted to be driving on my way at 6, but I had to drive out and meet my other grandbaby, her mother, so she could bring me her bag. Because Raylan was added to the trip. It was just me and Ashlyn initially. And Ashlyn wanted to have Raylan. So they are decolonizing, and also, hold on. I keep on saying Ghana, but I don't think it's Ghana. It's another country, African country, but I don't think it's Ghana. Is it Ghana? I don't think so. Uganda. I think that's the one. What's she saying? Uganda? I think it's Uganda. But anyway, what they are doing is we don't even need a visa. If you can prove that you are Guyanese in any way, that you have any of that in your blood, the only thing you need to do is catch you a flight over there. They're gonna give you the land anyway, and you don't need none of that. You could just go over there. These presidents are telling us, you too, Roy. They are telling African American people to come home. And the girl that I listened to this morning, she said she ran over to, what did she say she went to, and put her application in. But I've followed so many people that they already live there. They don't live here anymore. And I was like, oh my God, I got to tell my YouTube, always tell my YouTube that, and even telling myself, and I got to really talk to my family some more, but like we don't have to live here. So she gave some history too about some years ago. It was some African kings and queens that were very much into financial literacy and crypto. I don't know if it was crypto because it's been a while, but other digital ways of making money, or the stocks and stuff like that. So they came here to New York. They came to New York City to teach African Americans because we're behind in financial literacy. That's the only area that we have not caught up with white people in. That's the only area, is really knowing how to take $40,000 and turn it into $20 million. We don't know how to do that. And a lot of people do. So when they got here, they did that. They were teaching, teaching black people how to get wealthy and everything. So they powwowed them, and the black people that they taught, they powwowed them. So it's always them trying to keep black people down. So going back to how we started the first this conversation at first, you got the African presidents that are, they already know they how to convert their money into digital money and grow their money. Financial literacy, they know how to do that already. And then what they are saying is future wise that they got to be careful, because the history tell them that when we make big steps towards being better and doing better and growing and evolving, that they come to unalive. Take the blanket off if you hot. Your nose. So anyway, y'all, your nose is hot. I don't know what that means. All right, now I turn everything off. Did you feel the cool down? What, she got her sweatshirt on? She can take that off. You can take that off, Raylan. Take your sweatshirt off. All right, so in 4 miles, we exit 328A. Good morning, y'all. I still got 8 viewers. Good morning. I tell you what, America, it don't make no sense how these people, white nationalists and white supremacists have pissed off so many people all over the world. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense at all. And everybody, this is the thing, like they feel like it's their business, like it's our business in America. This is not. It's not. It's everybody's business. I don't know what Donald Trump them don't understand about us now as humans. When social media did what social media did, that made everybody one big family. This is a global family. This is not America. Make America great again. Make America great again. What? There's an evolution going on. We across the entire globe are one big happy. Look, they said if you take all the black and brown people, it's over 1 trillion of us. It's a lot of people. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. Monet called me, but she about to jump on the live too. All right, exit. Okay, I'm about to miss my exit, messing around with Monet.
Exit 328.
All right, baby.
Merge onto
You saw
I-95
it. It
south.
says Fayetteville.
I know. So we were coming right, but she's not in Fayetteville. She's already down there.
Oh.
So really, Rayana didn't have to meet me because I came past her, and we are passing where you stay at, Ashley. There you go. Yes.
Actually, a little
Monet
farther.
called. Ooh, honey, this sun is sunny. Ooh, it's so beautiful. It's right over there. Did Raylan go back to sleep?
No. Wide awake.
She wide awake.
Bless you.
Raylan them sneezes, honey. Hold on, y'all. The sun is behind us. There we go.
See, Grandma, this is where we go to come back to you, to come to your house.
For about 67
I know
miles,
this.
continue
Uh-oh,
south.
we good for a whole hour. Straight shot, baby. Let's go.
Grandma, we in the middle of Fayetteville. You know that? The middle. You go a little bit further, go downtown. In Fayetteville.
Y'all, I annoy y'all because I'm like this every morning. Every morning when I wake up, I go to singing, I go to snapping my fingers, I go to being grateful, I just be laughing. I
think Grandma got ADHD.
Ashlyn, you think I got ADHD?
Yeah, because I did the exact same thing in the morning.
I think I do too.
Yeah. And we're passing Benson right now.
We're passing Benson right now.
We're going past Millie.
Okay.
That's it.
And I remember I was thinking, my mama used to say, she was like, I come over to her house in the morning and she'd be like, oh, she'd be just so, blah. And then I'd be like, girl, what's wrong with you? She said, sure, everybody can't be happy like you in the mornings. Okay, honey, well, I don't know what to tell you. What Monet say?
I texted her, I'm gonna
I would say stop by to see me. I know, that's what Ashlyn just told me, Monet. She said, you right here by Benson. Well, you ain't even really that far away if you close to where I am now. How many minutes from here, Ashlyn, do y'all stay, you think?
about 10.
That sun behind us, and when the sun when it get like over there, about 40 minutes from here. Oh yeah, girl, y'all live way out. Mona, the GPS said, I don't know why I want to scream, because you can hear me, but the GPS said that the drive from the Sheets on the Jones Sausage Road is 2 hours and 50 minutes. But I told them that if you were driving, we would get there like in 2 hours and 30 minutes.
It's because you drive
Maybe
fast.
2 hours and 25 minutes.
That's why Mommy, that's why I always put on my seatbelt when you drive. Because you be driving fast.
Yeah, because I'm right now. Yeah, sounds about right, LOL. Right now, I'm driving at 69 miles per hour, 72, right up in there. Because y'all know I drive like Miss Daisy, and I do not break the law on the road. Y'all already know me. You ain't got to worry about me speeding. I'm not going to jump lanes. I ain't doing none of that.
That's what my mom does.
I don't know. See, Monet get behind the fastest car, and she ride that car, riding on in. And I be done went to sleep while she driving, and then I wake up and I be like, girl, I know we ain't almost there. She be like, girl, we be already in Nightdale. We be already in Nightdale, messing around with Moni, because that girl can drive, okay? She can drive.
said no, you play with that driving stuff.
Yeah, she ain't nobody to play with the driving stuff. I mean, now listen. If you want to have a good driving experience and you just want to sit back and relax, I'm your driver. I'm that girl. It's me. See how I can drive and stream. Look at y'all. Look at the road. I got it. And not speed. I got that. Can y'all thumbs the live up? And good. Raylan, I cannot do nothing about you being hot. I can't. Do you want some cold juice? Huh? I can't do nothing about your nose, Raylan.
Turn the hot.
I can't. I was supposed to go back yesterday and get them to look at it, and y'all said no. Ashley, did you say no? So it's, even though it's turned off, it's set on the hot side, and but it's not hot to me. And Raylan, take the sweater off right now.
Take off the sweater. I'm so hot.
No, take the sweater off.
I did, but I'm so hot.
Ashley, she got the sweater on. Ashley. Huh?
You don't got the sweater on.
Why you said take it off then?
She don't, because she had it on just.
Yeah, girl, we got Raylan. And you know, it was Ashley's idea. And if this, see, that's what I'm saying. Because see, I know how me and Ashley roll. But Raylan is 5. See what I'm saying? Raylan is 5. So she still does a lot of baby and whining. So I'm going to do the best I can. You know what I mean? Because I'm 50 something. It's a lot. Now I done told Raylan that it's a little warm in here, and that's just how it's gonna be. I can't do nothing about it. You want some cold juice?
When you say that, she don't answer.
Right.
No.
What's up, Stormy?
Oh, Raylan wants some juice.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta reach for it. Hold on. It's down here on the floor. I can't get it right now. Hold on. Can you do what? No, you can't, because I'm streaming. Hold on. I can't. Here, boo. Oh, here. There you go. It's cold, too, from last night. Just drink right out of there. Don't spill it. You good? You good, Raylene? Okay. Grandma gonna drive safe so you don't spill it, okay? Honey, it is construction going on everywhere. You got it? Oh, we're going to Myrtle Beach, darling. We're going to the Myrtle to the beach. So when y'all go to church, what are y'all pastors saying about what's going on? I just wonder. I was thinking the other day, I saw this Pentecostal church, which I was very shocked because it is when I say the edifice is beautiful, it is beautiful. It looks brand new. It's in Fuquay, North Carolina. It's massive. I'm talking about, it's not one of them cheap aluminum buildings because the square footage of the church is so massive, but it's not a cheap church. It's not an aluminum church with a pretty face on it. It's not that. It's a beautiful, real church building. Magnificent. Lots of glass, very modern, very nice. And I was thinking, what are they preaching? What are they saying? What are they saying? What are the preachers speaking about? Are they speaking to what's going on in the world? Or are they still preaching out of the Bible? Are they saying, like, what they're preaching, is it like, are they that? I'm just wondering, because I remember, like, when I was a preacher, not when I was a preacher, we're not going to talk about when I was a preacher, but I'm talking about when I was being preached to. So when I was a good church member, I remember how they preached. They talked about the Bible stories, the Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They talked about David and Saul, and how Saul pursued David because he was jealous, because he was anointed, and David promised that he would not unalive Saul, even though he obviously he could if he wanted to. They talked about just everything, the Old Testament, Moses, the children of Israel. You know, they just talked about the Bible stories as if you were, like, you got the book and they read from the Bible, and then they gave footnotes. They talked about the life application of the Bible. They may have given you some Greek and the Hebrew original meanings or Latin of the word type stuff, and then they would talk about the whatever the Bible is talking about. They would give like a modern day, like, this is what this means, and like, this is what's happening now. I wonder, are they still doing that now, or are they actually preaching about what's going on today? What is the future of the church? What is the church telling the people right now? Because listen, that's a one big family too, because the preachers talk to each other. They go to conferences. When they go to conferences, the main speakers of the conferences kind of give a highlight to the other pastors going to go back and preach to their local congregations. So I'm wondering, like, they taught me more about giving all you got in your purse, and didn't really know what was going on in your home. So they wanted your money. They wanted your money, okay? I'm just curious, like, in good faith, what are you doing when you go, okay, for instance, I'll say it like this. For instance, when you look at a reality show, you are somewhat disassociating from, like, if you're watching a reality show right now, you're practically taking your brain away from what's, like, going on in the world, and, like, that's your mental break. You're doing that for entertainment. If you're watching a graphic design or interior design or cooking show or a baking show or a gossip show, like what do you call those shows, reality shows, you're literally allowing your brain to watch this stuff, these people, because it's people, to disassociate from what's going on. That's what you're doing. So I wonder, when people go to church, they are very much doing that as well. They are going to church because that's what they do. But what does it have to do with what's going on right now? the beautiful lives that we're supposed to be living.
I'm just gonna go to the exit to go home.
Okay, I was struggling with 2 children and couldn't even get gas to go home because they said they want me to take a coffee break. Needed, oh Lord, morning, Rich. Morning, Rich. Well, I mean, not to rag on the church because, people don't like it. People don't like it. They feel like that the church, just like they feel about like Donald Trump, same thing. They feel like the church is beyond reproach. They don't like you to speak ill of presidents, bad parents, and pastors. They don't like it. And I don't know why people are like that. Because presidents, this is my truth. I understand, girl. I've been through the same thing. Presidents, bad parents, and church pastors will take the quality of life from you and have you living in a hell situation if you don't stop them from doing it. Some of the bad ones. So they are not without reproach. If you are dealing with anybody, I don't care what the title is, pastor, president, parent, it don't matter. And they cannot be checked. I don't understand that. So when people feel some type of way, I don't understand why you feel that way. You know what I mean? I just don't understand it. So for the president, the president is supposed to be, the president is a servant. So is the pastor, and so is the parent. The parent brought the children into the world. The parent is supposed to love the child, take care of the child, teach the child to be independent, to be a good citizen, and to know how to love their neighbor. It is hot in here. Lord have mercy, Jesus. It's terrible. And this thing don't even work. And they knew that it was like this when they gave me the car. And it is blowing hot heat. Oh my God. And it's warm.
Just wanted to pull down the window.
Yeah, well, you will once I end the live. It's stormy, that's good. It seems we have found a good sound church. I'm happy for you. Well, all churches seem like they're good churches. Right? That's just like when you get in a relationship with a person initially. The representative is there at first. Right? Same thing. Until you get closer to leadership, until you know what goes on behind the scenes. Right? But Cheryl Grabowski is a behind the scenes type of girl. Period. You know what I'm saying? I'm too old now to meet the representative when it comes to churches, pastors, friends, lovers, to meet the representative and not know that there's another side. Okay? I just want y'all to know, because I just don't want you to be ignorant. It's no need to be. It's no need to be. It's not even about whether or not it's a good church or a bad church. It's just you knowing that people are people. My thing is, the biggest thing about church, and I worry about this with I ain't gonna worry with my kids, because my children will not allow themselves to be indoctrinated. It's never going to happen. I don't have to worry about that. I made sure that that's never going to happen. Now, I got grandkids. And Ashlyn has said lately that she wants to go to church because she's been to church before. And she likes church, the singing and, and all that. So she likes church. My thing is this with a church, because y'all can't tell me, because I know, okay? You can't tell me the no different, because I know a lot of people have not
That's
been.
not excellent to go to
Okay, a lot of people have not been behind the curtain. They don't know. They only go to a church, sit in the congregation, listen to a sermon, and give their offering. That's about the extent of their church experiences. That's all. They don't know what goes on behind the scenes. They don't know. So this is my thing. A lot of people start ministry because it's a lucrative business. That's just like me telling some people, like when Ashlyn found out that Santa Claus is not real. Of course she didn't feel good about that. She was thinking that Santa Claus is a real person. But as she got older, it was time for her to evolve and to grow and know that it's more of a concept. You understand? And it's more of like Santa Claus is a giver. I mean, he loves children. It's really the parents that's giving the kids whatever, but we say it's Santa Claus because, so what I'm saying is church a lot of times is not what people think it is. It's not. It's not your ticket to heaven. You going to church won't guarantee you going into a certain type of afterlife. And actually nothing does. Even though it makes you conscious wise, maybe it makes you feel better. Maybe it makes you feel like you're safe from judgment, safe from this character that they created, the Lucifer or the devil. It's not real. It's not.
Stay in the left
And
lanes.
let's see. 13BA. All right, but which one do I turn on? Is why this iPad so hot? Oh shoot. Okay, stay right here. All right. Well, why did y'all even say anything? Because I'm still going straight. 41 more miles. So 7 years.
Are we almost there?
I did, Ashlyn.
No, I'm not.
Relax your mind. No, ma'am.
You guys said 44 miles.
No, 45 miles on this straight street. Yeah. You know how long it's taking us? 2 hours and 50 minutes. Okay. So we got a little while to go. I did too because I felt safe initially. As like the first message that a mother of the church gave me in the beginning: do you believe in God? Do you believe God loves you? Yes, yes. Do you want to go to the heaven when you die? Yes, yes. Well, that can happen for you. I want you to repeat after me. Dear Lord Jesus, come into my heart. Forgive me for my sins. Cleanse me of all of my unrighteousness. Write my name in the Lamb's Book of Life. I believe with my heart and confess with my mouth the allegiance that Jesus, the God character, is my Lord and my Savior. And by his stripes I'm healed, and by the confession of my faith, then I am a new creature in Christ Jesus. So basically, she gave me that. So she gave me the reassurance, the vision, of betterment, a better place, that my eternal well-being had been taken care of, and that God had given me life and that more abundantly, and that there were blessings associated with it, and also that no evil would befall me. So all of that, a sense of validation, safety, belonging, and now I am a part of the family of God, is the message. Hey girl named Brianna. And now I'm born again. I'm brand new. I'm not the same person anymore. So all of that, I mean, if you really think about the package of the wording, that felt good. I remember that. I remember all of that. And there was a newness and a freshness. And now I wanted to be sealed with the promise of the Holy Spirit. And now I wanted to be filled with the Spirit, with the evidence of the speaking in tongues. And that's how they presented it. Consider our coffee break. Honey, it is getting hot in here. I'm going to have to find somewhere down there to see if they could take like what do you call it? Like a tool, like something that clip it and turn it, because the knob itself on the outside is broken, and they knew that. So you got to reach in there with a tool and put it on air. Somebody's commenting in my comment section. I remember when Monday Sundays, and the pastor would say, we got to do better. That shake my head, I was done. Oh, well, okay, so let me just speak on that about the money. Now, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you the truth. For most churches, I'm gonna be honest with you now, because it is set up like a pyramid. It is a pyramid. People say, Cheryl Grabowski, don't say, it's a pyramid. The money goes to the pastor and his wife, and they do what they want. The money is there so that they can live the way that they desire to, that they can drive the way that they desire to, and that they could look prosperous. The money is there for their lifestyle. They're just like you opening up a thriving business, okay? It's not a mediocre business. It's a thriving business. Your employees get a small percentage, but see, in the church, it don't even work that way, because you don't get paid for coming to church. You bring your money to the building. You give your time. Like you work on a job, but for a job we exchange time for a salary. But that's not how it works in the church. You give your money, which is your tithe, your time, which is you and being there in the building, your time, and your talent. So you bring your gifts, your talents, your ability. You bring all three layers of these things, and then he gives you, or she gives you, the promise of eternal life. They give you the validation and the sense of belonging that you need, because you might be a broken person. You might be a person that's been looking for a family. You might have triggers and traumas when you get there. They are promising to fix you. God can fix you. Then they validate you and say, sister and brother so-and-so, I did not get paid at all. Right. So so people don't look at it. Cheryl Grabowski is a person that looks behind the scenes, because I've been behind the scenes. People don't look at it as it really is. It's almost like dealing with our president right now. The president and the billionaires are running amok. But guess what? The people made them rich. The preachers get in the pulpit. They talk down on the congregation. They threaten you with hell, fire, and destruction. But they are nothing. If the congregation walk out the building, the preacher gonna have to shut the door, because the preacher is nothing without the people. The president is nothing without the people. The country is nothing without the people. Who cares? If you lived in a country all by yourself, you the one person, and you had the keys to all the cars at every dealership, and you had the keys to every house that has ever been built, and you can go in any restaurant that you ever want to be in, and the food is still in there, hamburgers, hot dogs, or steaks, or shrimp, whatever, you would be miserable, because there's nobody there to share it with. There's nobody there to show out in front of. There's nobody there to love on or to talk down to. The pastor and the preacher are nothing without the people and the congregation. And we are going to teach them that. Elon Musk is learning right now that he cannot go around hurting people. And I'm telling you, because them billions of dollars are dissipating as we speak. And I'm gonna say this to y'all, because this happened to him. But I'm sad that this happened to him, because to me, he was the best preacher that ever lived, or one of them. Carlton Pearson, for example, when he changed his message with the people, and he was a millionaire, and he was living at the top. When those congregants got up and they walked out 1, 2, and 3 at a time, all his money left, and he went all the way broke to the bottom. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell you something. People are going to learn, and not only that, the celebrities too. We go around the people in the world. And this is bad of us, and this is low vibrational, and we've got to learn how to stop doing it. But the people, what we do is we put these people on pedestals. That's what we do. Pastors, businessmen, all of that. We put them on pedestals, and then when they get all of that validation, love, and money, and all of that, it goes to their head, and then we got monsters. I love Carlton. Do you? I watched that movie, and I have had the same revelation as he did. Me too. Me too. Me too. Carlton Pearson was way beyond his years. I think I was able to turn it down some. He was way beyond his years. We got 20 more minutes, 29 more minutes on this stretch. But yeah, so we just, I don't know. Well, okay, so what's the next layer, Cheryl? The next layer is that for people like me, and Tanya, for people like you that don't go to church any longer, but love life, love people, love God. My little ass sleeping now, sweet dreams. Yeah, they went back to sleep. I told them going back to sleep, and we wake up at the fantastic beach. Good morning. Good morning. Let me borrow 20. How you doing? We headed to the beach. Yes, I'm so excited. But anyway, I know one thing about y'all. I know that life loves all of us. God loves us. I feel like y'all love God too, and it's nice getting to know y'all, because we're all on a life lease, and while we're here, we might as well enjoy it. And we were here to learn. We came here to learn. many of things. We came here to learn many of things. And in order for us to learn, we've got to live and engage. And then sometimes we trip over certain things. But it doesn't matter about you tripping over things. What matters is that you finally get it. That you grow and evolve. That's what matters. And hopefully that you change in areas that you want to grow and evolve and change in. It's up to you. It's up to you. Came here to learn and experience. Yes, that's the whole. And yes, that's what we literally came here to do. And knowing that is a blessing for me. It took me a long time to get to know, to understand that for me, I've learned so much. Like, oh God, there's so many life lessons, and I'm still learning every day. I'm still learning every day. And one of my biggest learns is learning how to love, and to love accurately in a better way. Learning how to love in a better way. Myself first, right? And then everybody that's in my life. Because everybody's not in my life. So the people that are in my life here in the physical and online, learning how to love and to love right. You know, I feel like my love before is nothing like my love now. Like, my love now is, oh my God, my love now is a lot different. I'm kind of ashamed of what my love used to be. But I can't be ashamed of it because it was a certain, I look at it like this. It was a certain level of love, right? I loved the best way I could with what I had. I loved the best way I could with what I had, what I had been shown, what I had been given, and just who I became. I loved the best way I could. Do I feel like that love was, I'll just say that I did the best I could, and now I found a better way to love. Found a better way. Found a better way to love myself first. That's the first thing. You know, like when you grow up around, I don't know what y'all experience was, but when you grow up being critical and being criticized, I think being criticized first, then you become critical and judgmental, and then you know, it's because whatever is in you, you project out to other people. And since I've been here on YouTube, I've changed, I've evolved, and I've grown because all of that is shifting for me. You know what I'm saying? If you think about, and I say this all the time, but if you think about all seed, I design, I create, not so. What do you mean? It depends on your nature. Your nature can change. Your nature can change. Meaning that we all, okay, now I don't know how you see it, but I'm going to tell you how I see it. The tree of the knowledge of both good and evil is you. Let me say it again. The tree of the knowledge of the both good and evil is you, me. Okay? The knowledge of the evil and the evil itself is me. The good, the God, the goodness is me. Right? So I got the lower state, which is the evil, the bad, the unevolved lower state of me. As I learn, live, love, grow, understand, enlighten myself, then I began to, you can say, expand or evolve. Can y'all hear me? Hold on, hold on. We're back. Can y'all hear me? Somebody called my phone. Yes, okay. I would I'm gonna say to you, I don't agree with that. I don't believe that actually. Maybe there's a level of introspection that you're not at, and maybe you are unable to see yourself. You know, because there was a day and time where I couldn't really see myself the way that I see myself now, because that's a deeper depth. Like, I see myself a lot better now. So I would say this: if you grew up and you were heavily criticized, that's like a seed. Now, if I would speak to 5 or 6 people that knew you really good, really, really good, and ask them, then they probably would give me a different version of what you just said. I guarantee it. Now, this is not, this is science. And I was getting ready to explain to you how. So, if you look at what you've been around as a child, I tell people all the time, let me say it right now so you understand what I'm saying. You are not your brain, you have one. However, everything that you've been around is a part of you, because your brain was taking it in, but you are not your brain. So whatever the brain takes in, that's what it does. That's what it knows, that's what it sees. But you're not your brain, you're an observer of your brain, and your brain thinks and it does things. It's trying to protect you, and it knows what it knows. That's why I was talking about the different pathways in the brain. You are not. And see, this kind of reminds me, when I say you are not your brain, but you have one, that means that I think about a Bible scripture. If any man, I'm going to say it this way: if any human be in Christ, he or she or they are new creatures. Old things have passed away, all things have become new. You are not your brain, you have one. You're an observer. Now, the scripture version of this I don't like, because I'm very much triggered by scriptures because of who I've been around and how they used it. And I've seen too many people preach out of it and they didn't know what they were talking about. And I've just, it's just a lot. I've seen it all. Okay. So getting back to what I said, when you've been around critical people and you have been criticized, your brain, as a child, you criticize and you are critical, period. You can't tell me no different, okay? Because the brain does what it does, and it has nothing to do with us controlling it. It don't have nothing to do with that. It don't have anything to do with that. It's just what it is. These pathways are created. They are there. So there's another saying that I got, that every seed produces after its own kind. Every seed produces after it. That sounds like a person to me that don't have self-reflection. I'm sorry, I hate to tell you, but I know too many people like that. When you ask them, about their childhood and they tell you that they had a good childhood, it's not true. They have lied to themselves. It's not true. And let me say this. I'm not going to say they have lied to themselves. I'm going to say this. Their brain created another synopsis. The brain does things like this. I'm going to tell y'all this shit right now. It does it without you even being conscious of it, and it does it without you doing it. You are not your brain. So you ask them, how was your childhood? Or my childhood was good. And it wasn't. This is what they have made. The brain has made this up along the way. It wasn't. They have lived from where, okay, so whenever the brain did that, whenever it made up this synopsis for you so that you could deal with whatever you went through emotionally and mentally, then from that point, you go on and you have this picture in your mind about this childhood that really didn't exist. Your brain has made this thing up for you. Meanwhile, now this is the kicker. Please listen to this. Meanwhile, your emotions can't be tricked. You have anxiety. You are afraid of people. You don't know how to, you don't like people. You might be emotionally dysregulated. That is, check this out, this is the kicker. That is your emotions from all of the stuff that you say you didn't experience. Because the brain done tricked you, but the emotions can't be tricked, and they are still there. They are still there. Because the emotions were recorded too. So I'm just telling you, I don't believe that. I don't believe that you grew up with a critical parent that criticized all the time, and that you're not critical unless you went on the other side and you became a codependent, people pleasing, ass kissing, always nice to everybody all the time, and but you betrayed yourself. That's the other side of it. And there was a day and a time where I would have thought that somebody like me was wrong too, because I had no introspection and I didn't. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh, child. Hold on, y'all. I got to get it back right. The phone got too hot. All right, there we go. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. I wish I could see more of your message, but I can't. But yeah, it hold on. Let's see. Gee whiz, girl, honey, we is having a hard time. Can y'all still there? Are y'all still here? Where we at? 8 miles straight. Are y'all y'all still here? We were having a good conversation. Hold on. Hold on, y'all.
Stay in the left 2 lanes.
I left off at? Stop telling me to take a coffee break. So anyway, y'all having your own conversation. There's a builder in the building. Yeah, but your brain. Okay, do y'all believe, Tanya? Have you ever heard? Okay, what I just told y'all. Have you ever heard that before? Have you ever heard that your brain have y'all ever heard that your brain could store things and hide things from you to protect you? Have y'all ever heard that before? The drive was 2 hours and 50 minutes. And what time is it now? 8:24. It's 15 people watching. Is there anybody on this live? I want to know, have y'all ever heard that? I need to know who I'm talking to. Have y'all ever heard that your brain can hide things from you? Okay. All right. So, have you ever had a cousin? Have you ever had a cousin, a relative? Now, you know their life. You know their life, right? You've been there ever since they were a child. And somewhere in the distance, like you grew up and you ran back into your cousin, or you've been on social media with your cousin, and they talk about their childhood like it was a wonderful thing. I come from a good family and everything was great. And even though you knew that there was abuse in their childhood, you know for sure because you've seen some of it, but they act like that's not true. Have y'all ever seen that? Okay, that's what that is. Some people say, sure, they lying or they're pretending that it's like that. Well, I have, we can only, I have. I've seen a lot of people like that, and they sitting over there. No, but it's not them. They're not doing it consciously. I just want to let y'all know that it's not being done consciously. Their brain is doing that to protect them. And you might say, Cheryl, why is the brain doing that, protect them? Because of the pain. Because of the emotional pain associated with the things that happened when they were younger. That's why. So the pain is so grave, so deep, so terrible that there has to be another, a made up version of their life. Okay? So when they make it up, they're not doing that consciously. They're doing that subconsciously. And I would imagine that if you're in a therapist's office of some sort, or you're dealing with a coach that helps with repressed memories, that's a good way to speak about what I'm talking about. Because actually that's what it's called. It's called repressed memories. Cheryl, repressed memories, what is that? It's when your brain forgets and creates another story so that you will believe that other story, because the other story is easier for you to deal with because of the emotions. It's called repressed memories. So if you're dealing with somebody who, somebody is typing a storm. The fashioner, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry your mom hates you. Oh my God, what's going on? If you're dealing with, well, sir, I know if you're in this chat, because I'm talking, I know what I'm talking about. And if this is bothering you, you can leave. I don't know what to tell you. Nobody is going to make a person see. I'm just offering introspection because I realized that there are a lot of people that I've met in my life who've not had the level of introspection that I've had, or haven't taken the time to do their research or to find out about these things, or even have childhood experiences that I've had or certain things that I've been through. If this is not a place for you, you could just go to the next slide.
Take exit 13A on
13A. You can go to the next because this is too early in the morning to fight with you. I'm not going to do that. So, repressed memories are real. Um, there's a documentary on Netflix of it was a terrible thing. I watched it and I was just like, oh my god, and it was all right. So it was a group of children. They're children. They were all middle class to high class, come from middle class to high class families. They were all Caucasian. Um, they all went to Catholic school. Okay, there was a group of Catholic teachers, obviously, because the kids go to school, and there were priests. There was this one particular nun. She was very attractive. They kept in the Netflix documentary. They kept referencing her, being very attractive, and they were saying that she was great. She's a great nun. She was an empath, of course,
to take exit 13.
and
I-74 and US 74.
she noticed that there was something. She was intuitively, she knew that the priest was a bad person, and he was a bad person. He did everything.
Take the exit, then keep left to merge onto I-74 East.
He did everything that he could imagine.
Left lane to keep left to merge
Okay.
onto I-74 East.
Okay, keep left. He did everything that he could imagine and that he ever imagined to those beautiful girls at the school. He
Keep
did
left.
everything. He did everything to them. And so they grew up and they left the school. It
Use
was
the right lane to keep right to merge onto I-74 East toward Whiteville.
it was quite a few of them, okay? So listen, they grew up, left school, and went on about their business.
Really, we could have went to
Keep right.
What?
We really could have went to Military, but I don't want to. It's too late.
Ashlyn, what is wrong? Are you okay?
Yeah, I was just telling you that you really could have went to Willerton Beach, but never mind, it's still doing.
Ashlyn, we got to go to the beach where we booked the room.
I know, but we really couldn't. I didn't say I wanted to. I said we could. We could, but I said it's too boring.
Just relax and just. That's why I got on the road. I wanted to get on this road at 5 o'clock when y'all was still real sleepy so that we could, so we could just drive. Okay, 19 minutes straight. Okay. So he did everything that he wanted to do to the girls. He terrible, terrible, terrible. Most the horrible things, the unimaginable things, and their brain made them forget it. Let her say what she wants, please. Hey Sherwin, how you doing, darling? Hey. Now the sun right in front of us right now. Ooh, child, and it's bright. I don't even know where to hold this phone at. Okay, because I don't like the look of it. Anyway, let's go because we're in story time. Let's go. All right, so they forgot. The girls left the school and they forgot. Okay, so what does it mean they forgot? Their brain made them forget. Why, Cheryl? Why did their brain make them forget? Oh, because of all of what they went through at the school. So one of the girls started experiencing a lot. So she's a woman. They're old. At this point, they're like in their 40s. So there's a level of all of them have shot immune systems, because emotional pain did that to me too. All of them had autoimmune diseases, all of them went through the same thing. All of them had anxiety through the roof, all of them. Some of them had other issues, but they all had that. Okay, so one of them get to healing. Okay, and now all of a sudden she's starting to experience repressed memory. So the way that the brain does, as you heal, it'll show you little pieces or little glimpses of what happened in your life as you heal, right? So she's having these little slideshows in her mind, not even a complete slideshow, but like a glimpse of something. And oh, I hate this, the way this is, girl. Raylan, I'm sorry. I've had 5 heart surgeries due to my mother stressing me out for decades. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, my body has taken wear and tear too. That's why they like for you to stay away from narcissistic people. They like for us to stay away. They like for us to vacation alone. They like for us to sleep in the bed by ourselves and remember who we are and what we liked. To eat what you want, wear what you want, do what you want, spend time with yourself, and whatever you like. That's why that's important. So anyway, so the lady get the glimpses of what has happened in her, had little pieces. So then it start coming in as bigger pieces, and it come to the point where she knows that bad things happen to her from the priest. So hold on, y'all. Let me cool the phone down a little bit. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. So finally, she gets enough courage. How does a child know their mother is a narc when you don't know what a narc is? A child don't. A child does not know. But y'all gonna hear all the noise. Y'all think you think because it's cooled off now, right quick. Yeah, I heard what you said, but listen, Mr. Hold on to your britches. I feel for him too, but listen, no, we don't know what narcissists are. That's the worst thing in the world. That's the worst part about it. You don't know. You don't know that your parent. Let's say it this way. You don't know that your parent is broken. You don't know that your parent has been traumatized somewhere, somehow. You don't know that your parent is a shell of who they're supposed to be. And of course you get exploited. Because the narcissist, love and empathy is the problem. And that's what the priests were doing to the girls after school. So when the lady, the one woman, because she's in her 40s, she calls another one of the girls that was in class with her. And she said, I don't know if you think I'm crazy, or I don't know what you're going to say about this, but I believe the Father did this to me, and maybe He did this to you. And when it was all said and done with, they all got together. They all got into therapy, and God knows when they got healthy enough, their brain began to let them experience the repressed memories, and there comes a story of what they had all gone through with that man. That man pure let police officers and judges come to that school. They were doing pelvic